Parapara Umu in New Zealand. Hope you're all having a super fantastic sparkling day. Welcome to Portulite Letters podcast number 2317. Let's see if I can read today's thing. When slowing down speaks up. So I have to apologize for my croaky voice. This cold thing is still here. It is still being persistent and coughing a lot, creating a very raw throat. But I have got my On Guard, what are they called? Protecting throat drops. I've got my doTERRA On Guard sitting right here with me. And I've been sucking on those things. But the voice is a little croaky. It's been a busy day on the chat. But some days your body does the talking, and today mine said, sit down and shush. So here I am, croaky and quietish, letting the day settle in softly. Once I finished on the chat, my parents left shortly after that to go to their annual end of year Christmas party for Meals on Wheels that they volunteer for. They had their thing on today. They weren't supposed to be back till 4, and they arrived just before 3 o'clock with my time, which is the time that I go live for the podcast. So I had to find out why they were home an hour early, and had a quick talk with them. And then says, I got to go do my podcast. So yeah, it's been a bit of a excuse me. It's been a bit of a hectic day, but I did go and have a nap. As soon as they left, I went and laid down and put my timer on for 57 minutes, which gave me like about 10 minutes to get ready for the podcast. So until my parents showed up early, but that's okay. So let's go through, let's see, the body's saying sit down and shush, which is fine because after this, I'm going to go lay on my couch and read a book. I'm currently reading, several books. The one I'm going to read though is, I wish I had it in here. My mum found a book from, it's called 2006, and it's a little booklet about this wide, about this high. And it's got stories written in there by teenagers about road accidents and something like that. I'm going to share it with you tomorrow, so we'll talk about more about then. So what it teaches us is slowing down doesn't mean falling behind. It's just part of the rhythm. Rest is not the opposite of productivity. It's the fuel for it. There's times you just got to turn and go, okay, I'm going to go take a rest. And taking that rest can help improve your productivity. It can help quiet the mind, become more creative, that sort of thing. Even when our voice falters, our presence can still speak volumes. And as long as I'll have a voice, I will keep showing up. Even if my voice decides to disappear on me in the next few days, I'm still going to show up. I might have to figure out exactly where the microphone is on this laptop so I can whisper into it. But I will have a podcast. Actually, I don't think I've had laryngitis since I started doing these. Got close to it. I don't think I've actually had it, though. The body has its own wisdom, and sometimes we forget to listen to it. So we've got to take time to listen to our body. How we carry forward is we honor our energy and not our to-do list. So we might have our energy here and our to-do list over here. This is more important, the energy, because if we don't have the energy, our immune system gets compromised even further, and we can get sicker than what we are, or we just need to take a rest. Build and rest before your body demands it. Every day around 4 o'clock here in New Zealand, I go and take a snoozle. I already had my snoozle today. I may take another one. I don't know. I'm just going to listen to my body. Quiet moments create space for unexpected clarity. And healing doesn't always mean stopping. Sometimes it means softening. Yes, so just soften what you do. For your legacy connection, how our ancestors rested and recovered shaped their longevity and their resilience. Go hard or go home was not always the way. Many lived by the sun and the seasons. So they'd get up when the sun gets up. They would go to bed when the sun went down. Excuse me. Tuning into your own rhythms is a legacy act, because those coming behind you, future generations, or the generations that are here now, will follow your lead. If you're somebody who takes naps regularly, they may figure out to do the same because it helps them, it energizes them, and that sort of thing. Your reflection questions for today are: number 1, when was the last time your body told you to slow down? Did you listen? That's why I go and have a schnoozle at 4 p.m. Believe me, that keeps me going until my bedtime at 8:30. Yeah, I've gotten the habit of going to bed very early since I've come to New Zealand. I'm in bed like around 8:30, 9 o'clock. And then I'm awake at 5 as normal. Number 2, sometimes wake at 4. And number 2, what helps you recharge when you're under the weather or low on energy? It's just listening to the body, taking those naps, staying hydrated, taking whatever supplements I can take, my oil stuff, doing my essential oils, that sort of thing. How can you build in more gentle pauses into your days? It's just put them on the calendar. It's as simple as that. If you're somebody who lives and dies by your calendar, schedule it on your calendar. If you're somebody who flies like me, flies by the seat of the pants, and the calendar is just kind of like a guideline, although the appointments are definite. But if you've got time scheduled in there for yourself, do you actually follow it or not? And it's making sure that you take those breaks. Number 4, what might your voice be trying to tell you, even if it's croaky? It's just saying, sit down, shut up, and relax. So that's what I'm going to go do. And as our closing thought, even on the quiet days, there's a story unfolding. And sometimes it's the softest days that whispers the deeper truths. Yes, absolutely, totally, utterly agree with that. So I'm going to take my croaky voice. I'm going to take my mug of water. I'm going to take my protecting throat drops from doTERRA. And I'm going to go, I haven't had one, I think it's like every 3 or 4 hours you're supposed to have these. Or as needed, I don't know. But I'm going to go have one. It's been a few hours since I last had one, so I'm going to go and have one of those and just go put my feet up on the couch and read from a book, a real book. I actually, yeah, I got a couple of books in there on the go. So I'm going to, and the book I'm going to show you tomorrow, my cousin actually wrote a story in there. So I'm going to go read that first. It's right in the middle of the book where the staples are. So I'm going to go read her story first, and then I'll think about reading the other ones. But anyway, that's my plan. And then tonight I get to try my toasty pie maker. What's a toasty pie maker, you're probably asking? It's a thing that's got square. Think of a sandwich maker that's all flat. This one has got 2 square shapes in it that hollow out a little bit, and the same on the top. You put a buttered piece of bread with the buttered side down after you've heated it up on each side, and then you fill in the middle of the bread with anything from cream corn to eggs. I'm doing eggs and cheese tonight with a few herbs and spices in there. Haven't decided yet which ones are going to go in there, but there'll be something in there, so it's not just cheese and eggs. You can put all sorts of fillings in. You can even get puff pastry and put that across it, put the fillings in, and then fold the rest of the sheet over and set. And then you put the lid down, which has the same thing as the bottom, and it creates these little pies out of bread. It seals the bread. It makes these toasty pies. Or if you're using puff pastry, it'll make pies out of the little pastry, and they just take like about 3 minutes to cook. And you come out and it's all crispy on the outside, and they're really, really good. I love them. I haven't had them in years, and they had one on sale for like $65 down from $129. So, almost half price, about half price off it. And so I got one, and my plan was to break it open tonight, and Mum and Dad would be at their thing. I'd have my dinner. Now they're trying to figure out what to do for dinner. I says, I'll make you some toasty pies. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, go out, have a super fantastic sparkling evening, and we'll be back tomorrow evening. Oh, wait. Tomorrow we're going to be late because my sister-in-law turns 70 what's today? On the 2nd of this month. So whatever day that was this week. Tuesday for us, on Tuesday. And so tomorrow being Saturday here, we're having her 70th birthday party. So we're going to be at that. I'm not sure what time. And it goes from like 2 to 4 or 2 to 6, somewhere around there. So maybe I'll do it on the road tomorrow on the way to her place. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Yeah, take you for a ride along Transmission Gully. Show you some of the sights and scenes that we see. They opened this expressway a couple of years ago now. It's been in the pipeline for a lot of years, this Transmission Gully. And they finally got the roads open. I don't know. It's been open like a year or 2 now, I think. Maybe longer. I don't know. But that was my first time. Put it this way. It opened sometime between 2019 and this year, when I was last here and when I'm here now. And it's cut out a lot of the motorway that we used to go on. And it's multi-lanes. and it actually gets you from places a lot quicker. So it's like an expressway, I guess. So maybe we'll take you along on that tomorrow if we get signal. I'll try to remember to do that. Yeah. But anyway, I'm out of here. So go out and have a super fantastic sparkling evening, and I will be online tomorrow at some point.